at the small forward. And for Memphis, they've got Kennard. Jaren Jackson is out there with Clark. Then there's John Morant. And it's Wells in at the 3 spot. Here in this stage of the season, Greg, what can struggling teams do to better themselves?
You mean besides make a big trade move? I mean, I think about lineups and schemes. You have to look at what you can control and really establish your identity.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's the prodigy. And we know he can score. He's averaging around 21.5 points a game. Morant scanning the floor. Jackson finds Kennard. Back to Jackson. Target from outside. Golden State's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Curry passes to the prodigy. We played just over a minute here in the first. Open jump shot off the mark. And here is Wells. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Morant. And good that time.
I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Greg, with how explosive John Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys.
Jesus, what the fuck is happening? I don't play this for like
He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Curry passes to the prodigy. From downtown, gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Outside Jackson. They get a hand on it. And it's the Warriors on the break. Curry wide open. Another 3 for Golden State.
A 3-point specialist can't let Curry get any space to fire from the corner. That's a recipe for disaster.
Now here's Kennard. Coming in off a 10-point game his last outing. And the first shot of the night for him missing. The pass to the prodigy. Puts up a 3. Offensive rebound. And Jackson Davis gets it to go. Jackson Davis has got his second bucket of the night.
And getting after it on the offensive glass and adding to that early total with the putback.
Sometimes guys come in with a great mindset trying to push the action until somebody stops them. Nobody there to do it that time.
The Grizzlies trail by 15. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. They've got the prodigy. Buddy Hield is out there with Pajemski. Then it's Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Kuminga in at the small forward position. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against the Pelicans lit up the floor. He scored 48 points, and that was a season high for him in scoring.
Points. I heard that shit.
An amazing performance. Probably we won't see a night like that anytime soon. Kevin?
David, we appreciate the update. Greg, we'll see if he can keep rolling here tonight.
Yeah, and that's the rub. When he's in rhythm, he can carry your team across the line.
And you want to see him make sure that the teammates are also involved in what they're doing, especially if he draws that much attention.
Yeah, that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Morant kicks to Kennard. Jackson, that's good.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Here's the prodigy. And another 3 for Golden State.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Morant outside.
up to Morant to put on a show. What a spectacular dunk.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Jackson, and Jackson throws it down home.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
A prodigy's shot is good.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And for such a young player, Brandon Pajemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think.
Oh, that was something else.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Yo, set it up!
Here's the prodigy, guarded by Jackson. Here's the prodigy. The three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 19. Now, Kennard. No scoring in this one. Here's Clark. He drops in the layup off the glass.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
I'll tell you, they played hard, they drew fouls, but they could not convert at the line.
Yeah, drawing.
So it's the Golden State Warriors sitting at a 21.
The Grizzlies, 26. The Warriors, 47. Fans, please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been quite a game for the prodigy.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
We've got Brandon Clark. John Jackson is out there with Wells. Then it's Luke Kennard. And it's Morant in at the one. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current system. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. To the paint, trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Jackson Davis has got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's the prodigy. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. A three from Morant. The Warriors pull it in. Here's the prodigy. 20 points for him. And another 3 for Golden State.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Jackson misses.
Not been an easy start. 3 straight misses here on these possessions.
Greg, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Clark, the pass to Kennard. Back to Clark. No good, unable to end this run.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Passes it to the Prodigy. Puts up a deep three. And another three for Golden State.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Yeah, bro,
And
I'm
Morant's got the ball here
that
for the
Curry,
Grizzlies.
bro. Cooking that Steph Curry, bro.
Outside Jackson. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. They recover.
Boy.
No good from Clark.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thanks. Ja Morant was the first NBA guard in a quarter century to lead the league in points in the paint. He says, I can't just rely on dunking every single play, so I need different types of finishes to get my shot off, whether it's high off the glass, the reverse, or hanging in the air forever. And Kevin, he just says it so casually. Back to you.
I know it. But look, David, he doesn't do it casually, right? He is a one-man circus. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. GA, what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
Here's Pajemski. Kennard covering. Takes the three. Another three that time. A beautiful shot from the Prodigy. The Prodigy's got 16 here in the second half. Morant against Curry. And that one's good. Morant.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Fires for three. Kept alive. Here's Jackson Davis. Some solid defense from Clark. Grizzlies shooting terribly up to this point. Just 30%. Some ramshackle offense play there. Now here's Wells. Jackson Davis defending. Now here's Morant. No good that time. The 3 quarters of play all in the books. And this one all but over already. Warriors ahead as they wrap up the third quarter on a 20-4 run. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. Now let's listen in to head coach Steve Kerr.
This has been fantastic. Great defense, offense, simple passes will get it done, right? You guys look great, though. Keep the pressure on.
Paying his guys respect they deserve. Likes what he sees. I like that message.
And Kevin,
Warriors shooting.
Substitution on the
And
court.
some changes here for the Grizzlies. Clark, he's checked in for Marvin Bagley. Jackson comes in for Gigi Jackson. And Wells is subbed in for Vince Williams. The Prodigy, he's checked in for the Warriors. So with Butler sitting on the bench, here's the group that Steve Kerr has on the floor. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Heel. Peyton is out there with the Prodigy. And it's Post in at the 5.
but the truth is they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win.
And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Here's the Prodigy, guarded by Jackson. Here's the Prodigy, misses the 3. Kennard with the ball. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning.
Okay, oh sorry, I got a little distracted. I'm sorry. What should I do, bro? This I need to make another play because this kind of sucks. I kind of suck, bro.
Hey, man.
I didn't even click. Yo.
I run this.
Welcome to Season 5 of NBA 2K25.
In Season 5, you'll become a superhero. From a heroic outfit, anime hairstyle, badge elevators, and a +1 cap breaker, your potential is going through the roof.
Wemby is watching. You'll see him on the newly designed courts and celebrate the season with new rewards, elevating your game to new heights just like Wemby himself.
You'll find new animations as well to sharpen your...
And that's the player introductions completed. So, welcome and thank you for spending. All right, checking out Golden State's opening lineup. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Then there's Butler. Then it's Trace Jackson-Davis. And it's the Prodigy in at the power forward position. And for Minnesota, Ant is at the 2 with McDaniels playing the 3. Rudy Gobert is out there with Julius Randle. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. All right, Doris, we're a good ways into the season now. Do you think most teams are where they should be in terms of their game?
You know, it's so interesting to me, Brian, because what we do every season is we sort of break teams into tiers. Who are the true contenders? Typically, that's 3-4 teams max. Then you get the next level of teams that are going to be playoff performers. We know that. How competitive they are. Are they 1 piece away, 2 pieces away? It's an interesting question. I'm not sure there's a definitive answer.
Here's the Prodigy, coming off a solid outing against Memphis. Outside Curry. Takes the 3. The Prodigy can't hit. And about a minute gone in the first quarter. To the paint. Here's Randle. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
Yeah, Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, BA, from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Gobert, taking a look at his numbers, averaging about 11 a game. Randle, good.
Oh, my goodness, what a response by Randle. Yes, you can make a 3, so can I.
Launches a 3, and the Warriors with another 3. Now Conley, 9 points for him in his last game. Pass to McDaniels. Outside Edwards. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Brandon Pajemski.
Anthony Edwards is a 3-level scorer. He can beat you in a lot of ways, and he's extremely confident when the game is hanging in the balance.
Both good from the line that time. Grant, when it comes to Anthony Edwards, fair to say he's meeting expectations so far.
Oh, no question, BA. The first overall pick in the 2020 draft, Edwards has been anything but a bust. Now we are seeing him trying to compete for titles.
Now here's Conley. Taking a look at his production, averaging just over 8 points a game. First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. The Prodigy. No good with the triple. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 5 here in the first. And Randle the bucket on the assist by McDaniels. Randle's got 7.
Scoring well this quarter, picking up steam as he goes.
From deep. And the Prodigy gets it to go.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Outside Edwards.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
1:57 left in the first quarter of the game. Great D that time from Pajemski.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Pass to the Prodigy. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Minnesota. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
It really just wasn't a fun game for them. Their offense looked stagnant, and they couldn't get anything going.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
4 on the clock. Here's Conley. He can't get that one to fall. Oh, nice D from Curry. To the middle. Here's Jackson Davis. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Everyone's focused on Stephen Curry. He's focused on finding the next best shot. What a pretty pass.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Knicks.
It's a fine line between playing with urgency and being out of control. And they crossed that line.
You have got to be a low mistake team.
On the floor for the Warriors. We've got Trace Jackson Davis. Buddy Hield is out there with Brandon Pajemski. Then it's Moody, and it's the Prodigy in at the 4. Edwards so good inside.
Boy, Edwards so good in close. This guy has got touch and strength, everything you could ask for.
The Warriors lead by 3. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Prodigy in their last time out against the Grizzlies was simply terrific. He came away with 34 points and hit a bunch of threes. No surprises there. There is no slowing this team down right now, and it's because he has been so incredible for them during this run.
Good stuff, Allie. Tremendous effort from him in that last game, Brand.
Yeah, B.A., I think he pushed them to the win through sheer force of will.
Let's give credit to his teammates for continuing to find this guy. They knew he had the hot hand, and they were willing to ride it all night long.
Why?
Just a great screen.
And they got a high-powered finish out of it.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And it really feels like the chemistry of this Timberwolves team has taken a step forward.
And B.A., you know this. Winning always enhances that energy and chemistry. But beyond that, this is a roster full of players that have had individual success, and now they're hungry and thirsty for team success, because that's the true measure.
Here's the Prodigy. Reed with the rebound.
Analytics already don't favor the mid-range jumper, let alone against exceptional defense.
Up top, DiVincenzo, defended by Pajemski. Outside Reed, lets it fly. The rebound by Moody.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Pass to the Prodigy. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Fades and shoots. He's off on that one. Timberwolves trail by 7. Here's McDaniels. And no good. Outside Moody. Here's the Prodigy. For 3. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
We've got 1:48 left in the second period. Pass to Reed. Now Gobert. Covered by Jackson Davis. And it's rejected. And he gets it back. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Edwards. The Warriors pull it in. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And we all know that on the road, you don't usually look so comfortable on the offensive end. But that was the story of the game.
It came down to execution. No wasted possessions, and that is absolutely essential trying to win on the road.
Timeout called the Timberwolves.
Lots to talk about here, guys. I mean, losing momentum and looking for answers.
I think here you have just got to get back to what you do best and then live with the results.
And Minnesota with... And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They're feeling great.
Your Timberwolves 21, the Warriors 42.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Conley and Ant on the 1 and the 2. Julius Randle out there with McDaniels. And it's Gobert in at center. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, the Warriors can be sloppy with the ball. Coach Kerr said, I don't mind turnovers that result from trying to make the extra pass. It's the ones that don't stand a chance to get through that bother me. If we just hit singles, we have so many playmakers and shooters that it's all going to come out pretty positively. Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's the prodigy. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Edwards with it. Jackson Davis on him. Edwards, no good. And Curry's got the ball here for the Golden State Warriors. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Jack's up a 3. Sinks the tray. The prodigy's got 24.
This is unbelievable. He has over half the team's points right now.
And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Pajimski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside. 1 for 4 in the second half. Just trying to get into a rhythm.
McDaniels against Butler. McDaniels can't hit. The Warriors lead by 20. Butler passes to the prodigy. Fires the 3. Counted from distance. The prodigy's got 6 here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's flat fueling their success. Most of the offense has gone through him.
Conley with the ball. Now Pajimski defending. Conley passes to Randle. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
The prodigy can't hit.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
He's shooting well, doing his best to keep this offense in gear, but he hasn't had a lot of support.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Doris, if you're a Wolves fan, you really have to enjoy the present.
Well, think about it.
The Warriors shooting it at 52% on the court for Golden State to start the fourth. We've got Brandon Pajimski. He's out there with Butler. Jonathan Kuminga is out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And it's the prodigy in at the 4. Edwards looking it over. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Conley. Pass to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Here's McDaniels. The three-pointer off the mark. Butler up top, guarded by Edwards. Here's the prodigy. There's the 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 8 rebounds in the game.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been there to pick up the slack. Love it.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Now here's Conley, defended by Pajimski. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I love that Rudy left no doubt. Show off that power, Rudy.
Puts up a 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
Conley with the ball. Kuminga pulls it in. Kuminga's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the prodigy. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Pass to Alexander Walker. Gobert with it. Oh, they get a hand on it. And here's Alexander Walker. He's watched by Kuminga. Unloads. Here's Gobert. And it's blocked by Butler.
Boy, the size and anticipation of Jimmy Butler. He sends that one back from whence it came.
The 3 nails it from beyond the arc.
Timeout.
The Prodigy's got 36 points. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
I'll tell you, this is the kind of game you love to have from your role players. Putting up big numbers, filling in the gaps, and supporting your squad out on the road. Conley finds Edwards. The Warriors pull it in. Pajemski's got 4 rebounds now. Here's the Prodigy. Checked by Randall. Beyond the arc. The Prodigy can't hit. The Timberwolves shooting around 39%. They'd like to get that higher. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Well, when you're careless with the...
Here's Butler. Here's the Prodigy. This one for 3. Hits a 3-pointer. The Prodigy's got 39.
What a performance tonight. Getting a win like this on the road is such a boost.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. The 3 is up. Connects again from distance.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Reed for 3. Pass to Alexander Walker. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. We'll see you later.
Hey, man.
Ooh, this is my last match, bro.
Grab an instant +3 level boost at level 33, and remember, you can apply that to all of your builds. See how that affects your play at every position you play.
Apply some new rep boosting accessories on your way to level 40 to maximize your attributes and your progress towards becoming legendary in
Greetings and best wishes for a happy Halloween. Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. The perimeter pairing with Nembhard and Mathurin. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. And it's McConnell in at the 1 spot. And for Golden State, some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Prodigy is out there with Jimmy Butler. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center, locking down the middle. And Greg, here we are, not yet halfway into the season. For players, has the wear and tear already set in?
It can. Sometimes it's the accumulation by the end of the season, but other times it's just a challenging stretch that can leave you real.
And Siakam throws it down.
A high-level athlete with underrated burst. Siakam continues to impress with his ability to finish.
And he drills it. Beautiful release there from the Prodigy.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Now, here's McConnell. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. And it's Mathurin missing. Golden State's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's the Prodigy. Offensive rebound. Jackson Davis. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Shots good by Siakam.
How about 3 or 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
And we've got our 2K insider, Shams Charania, on the line. Shams, what's the story?
Well, guys, after their run to the conference finals last season, the Pacers moved to secure their roster moving forward, re-signing Pascal Siakam and Obi Toppin, and then extending Andrew Nembhard. With a young team that's already shown so much promise, there is upside in staying the course. This team should have some staying power for years to come, guys.
No doubt about it. All right, Shams, we appreciate the report. And here's McConnell. 11-point game his last outing. Pass to Siakam. And he drives in. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They're coming off that win against Minnesota.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
They found their rhythm and kept piling it on. And a huge boost of confidence on the road for sure.
And here are the Pacers now after the three-pointer from the Prodigy. Back to Turner. Here's Nembhard, covered by Hield. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Turner from deep. The Prodigy with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam deciding where to go with it. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. Nice touch by Curry. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, I caught up with Coach Steve Kerr, and we talked about Benedict Mathurin, their confident wing. Coach said guarding Mathurin is a challenge. He's got that it factor. So we've told our guys who are defending him, you have to try to match his intensity. He'll eat the odds. Checking Benedict Mathurin, never an easy assignment. Kevin?
Thanks so much, David.
And, you know, we can't measure heart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go.
Pulls up. He trains the quick shot. The Prodigy's got 11 points. For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to Sacramento. On the court for the Pacers as our second quarter gets underway. They're going with Catherine and Neesmith on the wing. In the post, it's Toppin and Turner. And it's Nembhard in at the point guard position. Out of bounds, Indiana takes possession. A chance now to check out how the All-Star voting is shaping up.
And I tell you, the excitement's starting to ratchet up a little bit as the tallies start coming in.
You look at Siakam. He's there in the top 10 in the Eastern Conference voting. The fans have really gotten behind him.
And that's the way it should be. Kevin, you could make a case that he should be a starter, but there's just so many great players in the East. Just being in the top 10 shows how much respect the fans have for him.
A great All-Star weekend it'll be. We'll keep you updated as we get closer. And talking about Buddy Hield, he is someone you can definitely count on. He can score from any place.
Yeah, he's got great range, and his durability is just as impressive as his stroke. You know, most seasons, Buddy Hield plays in 80 or more games, and that is very much a rarity these days. And he's also a 40% career shooter from three. So he can space the floor, and you know he's going to be on the floor whenever it's game time.
Butler, he's checked in for Moody. And the Pacers also making a change. Siakam is checked in for Toppin. Turner trying to free himself up. Shots good by Siakam.
With a harmonious blend of length and strength, Siakam has become a dependable interior scoring option.
Hits the three-point bomb. 14 points for him.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Second chance shot. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Goodbye.
Hield with the bucket. And the Warriors lead by 20.
And what a show of agility by Hield, getting around the contact there and right to his finish.
There's the pass to Siakam. From 10 feet out, it's good. That basket, he's now 5 for 9.
Boy, he's really been dominant in this one. Unfortunately, he hasn't had much help.
And another 3 for Golden State.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, he's stacking up threes the way he is. I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And that's a good place to start if you're going to try to find your way back into this game. To work on the glass.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pacers obviously push the fast break. Tyrese Halliburton says the emphasis is getting outlets and running, playing fast.
So it's the Golden State Warriors.
At the end of the first half, with a score, your Warriors 56, the Pacers 23. Fans, give it up for your Warriors Youth Games team.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. The Prodigy having a great impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. Prodigy is out there with Trace Jackson Davis. And it's Butler in at the 3 slot. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's the Prodigy. He's got 20. Beyond the arc. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. So, Clark, the last couple NBA seasons featuring 14 of the top 15 team offensive ratings in league history.
You know, I think that's testament to the skill level of the players. And certainly you hear some coaches talk about defense being legislated out of the game. It is an entertaining product. That's part of the drive for more offense. But I guess I could agree that there does need to be maybe a touch more balance and not so tilted toward the offense. Well, I like this execution coming out of the half. Solid. 3 for 4 from the field so far.
Here's the prodigy. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
McConnell passes to Turner. Shoots over Jackson Davis. The shot by Turner no good. Golden State's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's the prodigy. Knocks down the 3-ball. The prodigy's got 23 points.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Turner finds Mathurin. Down low. Here's McConnell. That's tipped.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Here's the prodigy. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 25.
Guys, it's a one-man show out there. I mean, he looks like he's willing to handle all of the offensive duties for his team.
Siakam outside. Here's Nembhard, covered by Hield. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Warriors have gone 2 of 6 in the field here in the third. When it comes to players who like having fun, Jimmy Butler has to be way up there.
Kevin, did you see his media picture for the 23-24 season? He looked like he belonged in an emo band with that hairstyle. Jimmy is definitely one of those guys that likes to troll and have fun.
The Pacers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Here's the prodigy. Oh, good with the triple. And Mathurin has got the ball here for Indiana. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the prodigy in the last time out against the Timberwolves had a huge game. He had 42 points and, as always, was a force on defense, doing whatever he wanted at that end. He played outstanding. He didn't force anything and allowed him to take over on offense. Kevin, we'll see what he has in store tonight.
Thank you, David. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
Yeah, you know, every night's different. They may try to double him, might force him to adjust, or force him to make plays with the pass instead. We'll see.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Siakam. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
Oh, the numbers speak for themselves. Siakam showing great versatility on the offensive end.
A prodigy shot is good.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
For Indiana, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. Now, Nembhard. And they get some nice contributions from him on a nightly basis as he averages over 11 points a game. Jackson outside Mathurin. Clock at 4. They get it again. Jackson misses. Warriors have gone a somewhat subpar 4 of 10 on their shots in the second half so far. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. The prodigy. That 3 off target had some space there after the little pump fake. Here's Mathurin. Nice move. That one doesn't go. And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a 34-point advantage heading into the break. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean,
substitution on the court. At the line for the Warriors, Stephen Curry. One shot.
Free throw good by Curry. 5 seconds left in the game. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but we have to appreciate just what a critical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense, potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well,